In this video we will discuss about Apple, the most valuable company in the world. But first make sure to subscribe to our channel for more updates. One of the most well-known phrases attributed to Steve Jobs is "Innovation distinguishes between a leader and a follower." This quotation highlights how important innovation and creativity are to leadership and success. American businessman, inventor, and co-founder of Apple Inc., Steve Jobs was a pioneer in the IT industry. He was born in San Francisco, California in 1955, but he spent most of his childhood in the neighboring city of Mountain View. Jobs attended college for a brief period of time before leaving school to co-found Apple Computer with his friend Steve Wozniak in 1976. Because of Jobs' foresight and leadership, Apple rose to the forefront of the computer business very rapidly and became a key competitor. Jobs was famous for his original ideas, meticulous planning, and charismatic demeanour. The Macintosh computer, the iPod, the iPhone, and the iPad are just a few of the iconic Apple devices that he was instrumental in creating. Jobs passed away in the year 2011, having reached the age of 56. Apple has become the most valuable firm in the world by developing forward-thinking items that consumers adore and are prepared to pay a higher price for. The success of the corporation can also be attributed to the powerful brand, marketing, and supply chain management it employs. In addition, Apple has a dedicated client base that is willing to upgrade to new products every year or two, which helps to grow sales and revenue. Apple Inc. is the most valuable business in the world as of the year 2023, with a market value that is greater than $2 trillion. Apple Inc. is a worldwide technology business that specializes in the design, development, and sale of consumer electronics, computer software, and online services. Its primary markets are the consumer sector and education. Apple Inc. has a rich history of innovation and is responsible for the development of a great number of groundbreaking devices that have revolutionized the way in which we live, work, and communicate. It is possible to trace the success of the company to the fact that it places a great emphasis on user experience, design, and quality, and that it is also able to successfully develop a powerful brand identity that strikes a chord with customers. In addition to the company's hardware products, Apple has also produced a wide variety of software and services, some of the most notable of which are the App Store, iTunes, and Apple Music. These have all evolved to become essential components of the digital ecosystem. Apple is also well known for its dedication to environmental protection and social responsibility. The company has ambitious plans to lessen the impact of its operations on the environment and boost the proportion of renewable energy they use. Apple Inc. is a key player in the international technology business and has a major influence on the world's economies, cultures, and societies. The corporation employs a significant number of people and has a presence in a great number of nations all over the world. Apple's products are used on a daily basis by millions of people, and the company's inventions have resulted in the development of new business sectors and consumer markets. Apple is well known for its robust financial performance, and the company has consistently ranked among the most profitable corporations in the world. Apple, despite its success, is confronted with a number of obstacles, some of which include greater rivalry in the technology business, shifting preferences among consumers, and increased governmental scrutiny. Apple Inc. was established by Steve Jobs, Steve Wozniak, and Ronald Wayne with the intention of developing user-friendly personal computers as their primary business focus. The Apple I was the first product ever produced by the firm. It was a home computer that was offered to customers in kit form and necessitated human assembly. The Apple II, which was released in 1977, was a more advanced computer that became a huge hit. It included a color display as well as a keyboard that was incorporated right into the machine. In the 1980s, Apple was forced to leave the company in 1985 because of rising competition from other computer makers. Jobs left the company voluntarily. The subsequent years were difficult for the company, but in the late 1990s, with the launch of the iMac, a desktop computer that was both colorful and innovative, the company was able to regain its footing and help resuscitate the brand it was known for. In the 2000s, Apple changed its attention to consumer electronics, introducing the iPod in 2001, the iPhone in 2007, and the iPad in 2010. This shift occurred in conjunction with Apple's transition from the computer industry to the consumer electronics industry. These products were a massive hit, which contributed to Apple's rise to prominence as a leading competitor in the international technology sector. Apple has continued to innovate and grow its product line in the years since then, while confronting obstacles such as increased competition, shifting preferences among consumers, and increased scrutiny from regulatory agencies. Apple continues to be one of the most valuable and important corporations in the world in spite of these obstacles. Here are some pros. Apple products are renowned for their streamlined appearance, intuitive user interfaces, and superior craftsmanship. The hardware, software, and services that make up Apple's ecosystem are tightly connected with one another, which can make it simpler to use and manage many devices. Apple provides a diverse selection of goods and services, making it possible for the company to cater to the requirements of a large number of people. The robustness of Apple's financial performance might provide investors a sense of security and confidence in the company's future. And as always, with pros there comes some cons. The price of Apple products can be high, which prevents certain customers from purchasing them since they are out of their price range. Since Apple's ecosystem was created to function primarily with other Apple products and services, it has the potential to be somewhat limiting. The closed system that Apple uses for its software and hardware can restrict the amount of customization and flexibility that is available. Apple has been criticized for its labor methods and environmental effect, both of which have the potential to cause ethical concerns for some of the company's customers. The following were the 5 most valuable firms in the world as of the year 2021. Number 1. Apple. Number 2. Microsoft. Number 3. Amazon. Number 4. Alphabet. Number 5. Facebook. Each of these businesses is a technological behemoth that has had a significant influence on the state of the world's economy as well as the way in which we go about our daily lives. Apple, Microsoft, Amazon, Alphabet, and Facebook were the 5 most valuable firms in the world as of the year 2021, and their total market value was greater than $9 trillion. Apple will have employed more than 147,000 employees all around the world by the year 2021. Apple has approximately 500 retail locations spread across more than 25 countries across the globe. Because Apple is a publicly traded firm, its shareholders are the legal owners of the company. Institutional investors, such as mutual funds and pension funds, make up the majority of Apple's shareholder base. The Vanguard Group, BlackRock, and Berkshire Hathaway are some of the most prominent institutional investors in Apple. These 3 companies control the greatest shares in the company. These are all big investment businesses that manage money on behalf of their clients, who include individual investors, pension funds, and endowments, among other types of institutional and private investors. 2023 Apple's most recent products include the Apple Watch Series 7, the AirPods Max, the iPhone 13, and the MacBook Air with the M1 CPU. Most costly Apple product, the Mac Pro, would be tailored to the components and features that you select for it specifically. On the other hand, the Mac Pro in its most powerful configuration can set you back more than $100,000. This is it for today's video. We will end the video with Steve Jobs' famous quote, "Don't let the noise of others' opinions drown out your own inner voice." Thanks for watching.